peace inside you, where a songbird there can guide you past the world's locked doors to crash the rugs of heaven's shore. Hey, how's everyone today? We're gonna do a chakra alignment and a stretch. I'll be more involved in the chakra alignment verbally, but I will be doing the stretch, and you can do one or the other or both. So I'll try to keep it to 30 minutes. No promises. On time. Here we go. So take a minute to just take the position, maybe roll up a towel and put it underneath your neck, or just take a minute to imagine that there's a really nice curve here. And also, your feet on the ground. Don't hesitate, if you're not going to do all the stretches, to lay in this position and look above your head as a regular thing. Move your knees from side to side as a regular thing. It's very relaxing, good for your body while you meditate. Here we go. We got a red ball in the middle of our pelvis. It is our root chakra. It is our base existence of fear and flight and survival and maintaining a base existence of I am. Groundedness is I am. How we can just be a human being and not a human doer is in our red chakra, getting it right in the basement. The red chakra spins to the right because it's masculine. It spins counterclockwise. See that happen? You can take a red flat disc to a red golf ball or ping pong ball, however smaller than that, however you want to make it. But put it inside your body and spin it. And let that beautiful red warm color that is so apparent in flowers and baseball team jerseys, and there's just red in lots of ways that are good, and also red is a color that drops. It stops you, it sinks, and the best thing we can do is go for it and sink with it and find the center of the redness in our territory, which is the middle of the earth. So let's take a string off of that red ball in the middle of our pelvis and put it, it can be white or red. Today mine is red, a little string filament off of the red ball through my hip, up my thigh, down my knee and shin, the ankle, out the ball of my foot, through the ground I'm laying on, through the foundation of the building and all the floors of the building that I'm working on. Boom, you're in ruins of other civilizations in the sewer system. Boom, you're in roots of trees and dirt that you can't quite imagine how far it goes down, and then the next thing you know, you're in some kind of aquifer and you're sinking down into layers of the earth that you don't understand, middle earth and beautiful rocks, and then layers of dark slate where you can't see anything, and then all of a sudden there's this lighter color yellow that turns into a brighter color orange that turns into a really dark, the deepest scarlet tanager big begonia color you ever saw. It's a neon red. It's liquid lava, and you just scoop your string into that, and then you head towards the surface of the earth through the red rock, the orange rock, the yellow rock, the aquifers, the middle earths, the dark passageways of giant plates and mantles of rock into the substrata of our terra firma, the roots of trees and the foundations of buildings and sewer systems, and more ruins of buildings into the foundation of the building you're in. And it comes up through the floors of your building and into your left foot that's on the floor in front of you, up your ankle, your shin, your knee, your hip bone, and back around the spinning ball, and you have created a loop between you and the center of the earth. If you think that your hips are kind of a little bit above your pelvis, you got the shape of a heart. But you can tighten it down and make it go directly however you want it to spin. Today mine is in the shape of a heart for some reason. That's kind of cute. I'm going to let it just burn that way. It's not the tightest way. It's a little looser to do it that way. All right, so that's one in there. Crossing my ankle to my knee and starting that first stretch while we take a yellow ball in the middle, behind our belly button, in the middle of our gut. I'm sorry, it's orange, an orange ball, and spin it to the left. It is a counterclockwise feminine territory. Electrically, it's feminine, it's magnetic. Orange is a moving color that is really hard to hold in any one position. It's always fading or getting darker or lighter. The best you can do with orange is a really dark one or a real pastel one. All that stuff in the middle that's neon or orange, the color of the setting sun that's so orange it's pink. Oi, right in the middle of my belly, spinning to the left in a golf ball size. And then the orange is going to attach itself in a crazy 8 infinity pattern to the bottom red circle spinning to the right. So let's start in the basement with the bottom red circle spinning to the right, and then an orange going up one to the left with that one, and now just half step them around so it's just back and forth, but it's a twisted crazy 8 if you noticed. And now you have two glowing balls, the orange on top of the red. Orange is your creativity. The word is I create. It's your imagination. It's your gut sense. It's your ability to take a feeling first. It doesn't hurt to have a gut response to something. It tells you something true about it. How to balance all that thinking is down here in our groundedness, in our imagination, in our sexuality. Okay, so we're gonna go up one more after I've been through the first round of stretching, and I'm going to center myself. And we're gonna talk about the sun. The sun right here in the middle of your own chest, below your chest really. Your solar plexus is right here in the top of your rib cage. It spins to the right because it is masculine. It is the electric of the dielectric equation. Spinning to the right is the sun and its strength. It is energy, pure energy. Without the sun, we can't do so many things. And yet we admit that we are people of light and we live on a planet of light. So in a way, the earth and us are also suns. And like a lot of close family, there's parts of us that we can tolerate in each other and parts of us we can't. And we can accept the parts of the sun that are useful and safe for us, and we have to protect against the parts that make us workaholics or give us poisonous radiation. So like everything else, the sun has to get in line. It has to be aligned with the other colors, even though it is mighty. It is our strength. My sun is a lot bigger than fits in my chakra idea. So I'm going to do the old paring knife to it. I'm going to cut off the fuzzy layers on the outside. I'm going to take my light hands and hold it against it and make the outer 6 inches of the spinning ball disappear. Shape it down. And that already feels better for me. So now it's spinning the way I need it to next to the other ones. And I can see it attached to the left spinning orange one. And then I can see it attached to the right spinning right one, and up to the left spinning orange one, and up to the right spinning yellow one. And we've got 3 balls in a row. And we're gonna go the half steps where all I can say is the colors. You know, we change directions. We're up top on the yellow in the middle of our rib cage, spinning to the right. We go down to the orange, we go down to the red, we go up to the orange, we go up to the yellow, we go down to the orange, we go down to the red. I gotta stop talking so much. Here we go again. yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, and let it go. Just let it spin on its own. It twists like a strand of DNA, like those twisty little puffer corn snack foods that are kind of like a cheddary bit of Cheeto. I don't know what those are. Spirals. Spaghetti spirals. Yeah. And take a minute to feel the energy between the tip of your pelvis and that Y in your rib cage. And that energy has aligned itself at your intention. Now, while I have been doing some nice stretches up here, and it's not a bad time for one more set of alignments before we move on to the last bit of stretches, you can notice that that upper part of yourself is different. It doesn't have the light vibrating energy of the ones that you've put some intention into. So let's fix that now. I'm going to do the last big pretzel stretch with my ankle to my hip, other ankle underneath my bum, while I talk through the heart. The heart is up here in the middle of your chest, your sternum. It is green. It is spinning to the left because it is feminine. It is magnetic. How's your heart today? Is it wanting to go the right direction for starters, counterclockwise? Is it spinning? Is it a two-dimensional disc or is it a whole ball? You can start it on a two-dimensional disc like the Wheel of Fortune and get it going. Click, 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 click. And then turn it out of that dimension and into a nice round globe of color that then shrinks down another couple steps to a basketball, to a ping pong ball, to a golf ball, to a grape. Okay, a grape is a little small. I really like ping pong balls. They seem to fit in my body well. But, you know, some days my heart is more like a grapefruit than a ping pong ball. That's kind of where I'm stuck right now, is in a slightly swollen state of affairs. Spinning the green ball to the left. It is love, it is plants, it is all the goodness of photosynthesis made present, manifest in the three-dimensional plane. But at the same time, it comes right there from the middle of our chest. It is the electrical impulse. Love comes from there because that's where the electricity comes from. The electric green spinning heart. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, let's spin it with the others. As it gets to be the right proportions, whether you need to pump it up or pare it down, get it into a nice, even, smooth spinning where you're not touching it, it's just doing it on its own. And what do you know, it goes and finds the yellow one to spin underneath it that is going clockwise, and then underneath that is the orange one in your belly spinning to the left. And underneath that is the red one in your pelvis spinning to the right. Coming up one to the orange, spinning to the left. Coming up one to the yellow, spinning to the right. Coming up one to your green heart chakra in the middle of your chest, spinning to the left. Okay, we'll go up and down twice. Everybody get the direction set. We're going to the left from the green chakra in the chest. Now you change direction every time I say a color, and you take half steps around. Green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green. That was 3. But I kind of lost it at the end. 2 is fine. All right, so torso. Let it go. It's all there for you. Just 4 balls. We have the orange and the green spinning counterclockwise. Pull them out on their own and look at how they spin together. And what kind of feeling do you get in the inner core of your body when you do that? and put them back. And now pull out the yellow and the red one and spin them to the right, counterclockwise, buddies, cousins, friends, on the same wavelength. And put them back. All right, I like it. I'm massaging my jaw a little bit because we're moving up to the light blue, spinning to the right, chakra in the middle of the throat, the middle of the Adam's apple. The meaning of it is I speak. It is truth. It is your truth. I'm taking my ankle on my other hip over here and putting my right under my left bum to the pretzel on the other side. The right spinning clockwise masculine blue ball is the color of the sky on a perfectly 72 and not human day. You just can't believe this beauty of this blue dome that we live in and how it reflects our desire to illuminate, to let fire burn, to shine a light on the darkness for 12 hours. And then rest. Going to the right, the little blue ball in your throat. Starting to get down to size. Mine feels a little tight today, feels a little small. I feel like giving it a big hug and then squeezing it by doing that and then letting it go so it can bounce back to size. That's my little routine for the truth. What does your truth need today? Give it what it would like, and then put it in line with the love below it that's spinning to the left, the green. Hop down one to the yellow, to the sun in the middle of your chest, your energy center. Hop down one, spinning to the left is the orange, the creativity of your life in your belly. And all the way down in the arrow of your pelvis is a red spinning ball that attaches you to the earth. Spinning to the right. Get all those balls kind of in harmony with each other. It doesn't have to be completely matchy-matchy, but the energy has to flow. You have to be able to go from one to the next with a sense of timing that rides, like riding a constant little circle round like they have around Paris and around the United States lately to take street lights out. So you just ride them and then you ride the other one around the way and you get stuck in them, but then you move on to the next one. Spinning to the right in the basement, we're going to give a little banjo twang to the cord that's going through our hip and down our knee into the middle of the earth. Both sides of it. Twang, twang. And just make sure it's tight and it's spinning the way you would like it to. And up one to the orange, spinning to the left. Up one to the yellow, spinning to the right. Up one to the green, spinning to the left. Up one to the light blue in your throat, spinning to the right. Stay there. I'm just going to say the colors. Change directions on every color and half circles only. Light blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, light blue. Oh, that was good. It reminds me a lot of learning how to play scales 2 octaves in a row up and down. It's like a little bit of juggling going on in your brain synapses. All right, but now that you've done it following some words, let it go. Let it float on its own. We're going to breathe in with the intention of sending it into a sphere of speed and floating that we do not control. In with our breath. Let the light flow on its own. Nice. Upstairs, one more time, up to the forehead, the pineal gland. the creme de la creme of the third eye. We actually have a third eye. It just doesn't get any light. It's another kind of light that we're giving it right now. It loves to come out and get a little spin, get a little wind, get a little movement. Spinning left. I have a hard time seeing it as a little ping pong ball. I see it more like a giant macrame bead that is oval, because I like to make it into a spaceship. So I take the macrame bead that is dark blue and spinning, and I blow it up to like the size of a spaceship, and then I get inside it. I'm inside my pineal gland. It is spinning to the left around me. We're going to step on the gas and point straight towards the sky, up through the sky and the clouds and the atmosphere and all the air traffic and the edge of the earth and all the satellites following the earth, and then above that, and we are in the edge of the magnetosphere, the magnetic shield that protects the earth. We are right up against it. And our left, we're going to level out and take a couple spins around the earth, seeing all kinds of planets and rocks and things pass by us, but we go in 2 seconds around the whole earth. 1, 2, another lap of the earth. 1, 2. And then we come down, we point our nose of our giant spaceship spinning to the left around us into the Earth's surface, and we, at the speed of light, go all the way fast through the falling atmosphere. All the stuff parts and gets out of our way because we have an incredible magnetic shell around us to protect us, and all of a sudden that spaceship is landed back in our heads. We are shrinking it down to the size of our pineal gland. We're squeezing the end of it together so it's a little ball after we get out of it, and it's back in the center of our forehead as a blue spinning ball that's had a nice little time out in the world to get it some love and some light. The word for it is I see. It is your doorway to the cosmos if you choose to look out it, to open it. You don't have to. It's just there. And we are going to spin to the left on your little left spinning dark cosmic ball in the middle of your forehead. We're going to go down one to the right on the light blue, sky blue spinning ball in your throat. We're going to go down one to the green left spinning love in your chest. We're going to go down one to your energy source of yellow in your rib cage, spinning to the right. We're going to go spinning left with your orange, your creativity, spinning to the left, and we are going down one to the right, red, root, sacral, tied to the earth. We have a piece of us into the earth's atmosphere and a piece of us in the core with all the layers in between, and it kind of makes sense. You ever seen orange dirt before? You seen the desert, the clay? You see the sunlight on the earth's surface, you see the trees above that, the skies above that, and the cosmic sky of dark blue twilight above that. And all there is left to do is make a little purple halo above our heads. Spin it to the right. It spins in a masculine electric way. It is how we communicate with our spirit guides and our deceased relatives and other entities, for good or for bad. But we're going to clean that little spinning purple by, let's hose it down. Let's use a little water from the earth. Oh, it's kind of like it. It's shaking it off. And now there's like water spraying everywhere off of it, but that's cool. And I like to keep it a little magic hoop for a while and lay it flat over our heads, like it's around our prana tubes for a second, spinning to the right. And when it does that, it allows your favorite spirit guides to kind of peer down on you, pour a little prana into the top of your head. And then you kind of reach your light hand out to give them a nice little handshake across the dimensions. I have quite a few. Then you're going to take your purple spinning disc and tip it upright again and turn it into a little ping pong ball that's floating above your head, also grazing your head. It's spinning to the right. It's a nice violet color. And you're going to hop down one to your dark blue eye spinning to the left in your forehead. Then you've got it going on in your throat is the sky blue color. You've got it going on in your chest. The color of love is green. Color of energy is yellow in your rib cage. The color of intuition and creativity is orange in your gut. And the color of survival and instinct of the basis levels is red in our pelvis. And everybody's got a spot. Everybody's doing their job. We're going to come up to the purple one with a little more explanation. We got red to the right. We got orange to the left. We got yellow to the right, we got green to the left, we got sky blue to the right, we got dark blue to the left, we got purple to the right. Okay, down and up twice, me just saying the names, change directions, we're up on top in the purple going to the right. Purple, dark blue, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, purple, purple, dark blue. Start again. Purple, dark blue, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, purple. All right, I'm done. I'm fried. I've had enough, but I like it. And the last thing we're going to do is, it's a complete circuit that's spinning in a twisted, crazy 8 DNA kind of style fashion. And they're all going at once. And so we're going to breathe in with the intention of letting them float at 2/3 the speed of light. 2/3 the speed of light. Grab the string with your finger up on top, the white light spinning throughout your chakras. Grab the string with your finger below your pelvis. Tighten those guys all down. Feel your whole middle tightening up, and any last bit of trash or things that shouldn't be there fall out of your chakras. So you lighten your load one last time and let it go like a rubber band, and it just goes right back to your chakras. They bounce back. Everybody is spinning in the right direction. All right, we'll leave it at that today. I'll give you something fun tomorrow in terms of just a meditation thing, and I hope you have a great Monday.